Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about crisp windows for real estate photography. So let's get into it. All right, so before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe if you're into real estate photography or wanting to learn about it, because I put out consistent videos on the topic. And if you have any questions and you're just starting out and you're not finding the answer, leave them below and I just might make a video. So today's question / comment is from Eric Schaefer. Thanks so much, Eric, for your question. I made a video recently about why are real estate photographers obsessed about windows. You can watch that. I'll link it in the description. But Eric says, at the end of the day, it all comes down to edits. I shoot HDR3 brackets, no flash, and I outsource my edits, and the window pulls look amazing. So yeah, there are so many different ways to get great window pulls, and I think, yeah, so it all comes down to editing, right? So at the end of the day, how you shoot, your settings, your process, whether you shoot 15 exposures trying to get everything perfect, or brackets, or single exposure, or whatever, it all comes down to the product and what you're delivering to your customers. I think that is very important, to be consistent to your customers, because if you're all over the board, like some look like this, some look like this, regardless of what product you pick, I think it's important to be consistent so that your customers, either one, if you're delivering amazing results in one, unless you have a separate product. So we have a separate product called luxury photography. That's a whole different process of shooting and editing. But I think it's important to have your customers know what they can expect from you. So making sure you have consistent. But yeah, there you can achieve amazing results, HDR, 3 brackets. In general, if you're using the automated systems like Auto HDR or HDR Emerge in Lightroom, you might not get the most crisp windows in the world, but that's more of an automatic, more time saving. If you're spending time, so maybe you outsource and they are layer masking and masking out all the windows and doing a lot of things manual. Actually, I even have a student, I was amazed by the quality. I'm like, you're spending all this time masking out all the windows. He's getting amazing results, and he didn't use flash at all. And I'm like, in my opinion, it's more work if you don't use flash than if you do. But if you're outsourcing and it doesn't matter and you got the results that you're doing, it's less work for you at the property shooting. You can focus on composition and then just outsource and get the results that you're getting. So at the end of the day, it's just, what product are you trying to deliver? But yeah, you can achieve amazing, even on single exposures, you can achieve amazing results. Because if you look at a raw image these days, if you take a 0, and it might even look blown out, but then you bring it into Lightroom, you can make a digital copy and go all the way down. You can make multiple images from even a single image and then stack those up and mask them out, and you can create great results that way as well. So, that's one thing that I think some people struggle with is me. If you watch the other video, you're gonna say I don't necessarily focus primarily on let's try to get the crispest windows in the world. No, because on certain properties, yes. On most properties, no, because there's no big selling point. I'm coming from a real estate agent perspective, not just a photographer, right? So if you have a crisp window and you're seeing the side of a property or a trash can out front or a car or something, that's not really adding any value to the potential buyer of the property. That's not helping your customer be able to sell more. So it's not necessary, or be able to sell it because of that view or because you did that window pull. And I think that's what's most important, is focusing on your customers, what they expect, and then delivering on that expectation, and then also having your style of photography that is consistent. But yes, there is no path to success in real estate photography from the edits and what product you're delivering. You can achieve awesome results regardless of how you shoot, unless you're shooting with on ISO 100,000. It's gonna be a little tough overcoming some of that noise that you have in the pictures. But in general, if you're following some basic rules of real estate photography and you spend, it all comes down to time, right? You can spend a whole bunch of time editing a bunch of pictures and get amazing results, or you can spend not a whole lot of time and also get, it really just depends how you're shooting, how you're editing. Anyways, lots of thoughts on the topic of shooting and editing. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. If you got value out of this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys on the next one.